My teacher set me homework, which was to create a game, but unfortunately I put it off for 2 months and now I have 1 week until the deadline. There was a document which has a lot of yap, which I'll read off camera, but there are a few important requirements that the game needed to stick to. It must contain problem-solving challenges, be aimed at young adults between 14 to 18. You must explain your entire concept. You only need to create one significant part of the game. Oh, you thought we were gonna only make one part of the game? No. I don't care if we only have a week, I'm gonna make a Bloxy Awards worthy game in 7 days, all because my teacher gave me it for homework. Okay, so my game idea is a teamwork puzzles game, where players can play levels of accumulating difficulties and unlock harder levels each time they beat that stage. I'm going to make the game 2 players and expand it to have puzzles for 3 and possibly 4 players too. It won't necessarily be an obby game, but there might be some parkour in there. And once the players beat that level, they unlock modifiers for that stage, which currently don't provide rewards, but maybe I can add them soon. So modifiers will add an extra challenge to the game, for example flickering doors, so even if the doors are triggered they might turn off. Okay, so my plan for day 1 is to get a base start done. I want to make a lobby layout, I want to create variants of buttons which will trigger doors, a few levels, I want to make portals, and just to create leader stats, and they'll save to a data store. So first I just created a grey box which will serve as the lobby for now, and made some doors which will open and close when you press the button. I made a lot of variations of this door, some where you toggle 2 doors and some where you need 2 players to toggle 1. So next I started designing levels, and this is what I came up with. Player 1 and player 2 will start on this platform, and then player 1 will jump on this button, player 2 will climb up here and step on the white button, player 2 will go across the white parkour, if you can actually call it parkour, and then they'll step on the pink button, so player 2 can come down and go up this pink ramp, and then they come along, they fall down, and both stand on the 2 buttons. And then this will activate this black ramp, and then they win. And then for the tutorial, obviously this part's quite self-explanatory. One player stands here, the other walks across, and then stand there and walk across. And then here, they'll have to jump on top of each other's heads, and then someone will activate the button for the other person to jump up. And then same thing here. And then someone will activate the button to open this door. And then here, they both have to stand on this button, these buttons, and then they have to run to the exits. Anyway, after that, I just tidied up some stuff and made some basic portal models for the levels and scripted everything. I created a ladder for getting up to the second set of stages, but I found a bug. When I went into portal 16, it teleported me to level 3. And after a long and hard search, I scoured my code line by line to find I had forgot to name the portal folders. It was very, very hard to find. Once I fixed it, I thought it would work, but the portal folders were all messed up, and where the sign for one portal was parented to the portal number +1 for some reason. After this, I wanted to add locked effects to portals that weren't available or would produce an error if you tried to use them. I went to put a lock icon on the portal. It was the wrong way round. I tried to use the command line to fix it, but they were all facing different directions, and so I had to manually rotate all the portal parts, but the lock icon was now too big. So I tried using textures, but I didn't want 9 locks on one portal. So eventually I just used a surface GUI and image label, and guess what? It was the wrong way round. It's fine though, because I was able to rotate the image with an image label, unlike textures or decals. So if I had done that first, I would have saved myself a lot of time and a big headache. Now that's done, I wanted to move on to leader stats. So firstly, I created a folder and replicated storage and a module script. I was about to start writing a data module, but I wrote so many that I just went into Toolbox and grabbed one. It's still my own code that I wrote. I edited the data module to fit my game and created 2 leader stats, a stage stat which will be the stage you're currently at, and a win stat which will track how many times you've won stages just in total. Every time you beat a level, you get a win, even if you've beaten it before. So therefore, replaying levels provides a lot of rewards. So when we add in leaderboards, we are going to have a ton of playtime. That's just about everything I wanted to do for today. But before you go, I have spent so long making this video, and it's my first ever. So please, please, please subscribe if you want more, because it's probably the most important video that I'll ever post that you could like and subscribe. And there's also a Discord in the description if you want to join. But without that, anyways, happy developing.